Whoa, there he is. All right, we're kind of back up in that same situation we were in yesterday, which was last week's video, or the last one. And we're in the same ditch. It looked like the tide is out a little further, and that's kind of strange because looking at the tide chart this morning, it was supposed to have been a couple inches higher. So they're not always spot on, but I'm not seeing near as many today. But I did have one hook onto it a while ago, and I was reeling, I mean, as fast as I could reel, and he was outrunning me, and he throwed it, and I think he actually spit it out because I really never got tight on him. But there is a handful, but my concern is that we're not going to be able to go up around that shallow spot that was on that last video. But I'm hoping, even if I have to drag it across there, we might. There's about 30 boats at the boat ramp, so I know there's a lot of people fishing the main body, so I'm going to try to stay in these marshes to try to get away from the main crowd. But you know, I don't know, but we got one. That's it, we got one. Oh well, I don't have my glove on. That's all right. That's all right. Settle down, fella. I'll just be careful. I don't know if you're gonna be long enough or not. Oh yeah, easy. 21.5. Perfect. Perfect little eater. Still in number 24. Here we go. Look right in the sun, everybody. Ow. Maybe this way. I don't know. All right, guys, we're gonna go around the bend and we're gonna see, but that's where that dry spot gets. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do today. Only time will tell. But thanks for coming out. I'm not sure if I said that. All right, let's move on. There he is. There he is. There's number 2. All right. There was a bunch of stuff going on right here, but like I say, I don't know what we're going to have around that corner. But they were congregated pretty thick again back. Oh, this is not good. Get over. Which side do you want to go on? Pick a side. Pick a side to be on. And then be on it. All right. It's a better fish here, fellas. Boy, that's a noisy boat going down there. What is that? Well, he must have had his motor trimmed up so high that he was bouncing. It's got to be slick smooth right there. I don't know. But all right, fellas, that's pretty good. I know it wasn't dramatic or a sight cast, but today it's kind of a sight cast. I was seeing fish working in the water, but so you can't really call that a complete blind cast. But I didn't want to mess around too much, not knowing if we can make it past this next little bend, and I wanted to get something before we go home with nothing. Because it's a long ways to get here, and if we don't, you know, get them before they run out, well, they're gonna be gone. They're gonna be gone, or chances are gonna be gone. What thing fell out? I didn't even take it out. All right, what are you? Almost 23.5. Look at there. There's one bubbling up the water right there. But I'm not too worried right here because I think we spooked them up. But who knows? Maybe there's one more laying around the corner and we get our 3 this quick. And I know that wouldn't make much of a video, but I'm hoping I can get and see what's on up today. So, all right, let's move on and see what else we can get into. There he goes. There he goes, guys. Oh yeah, look at that pole bending. All right. Well, fellas, I don't know how much of this cat and mouse game we're going to put in this video, but I mean, I've been sitting here kind of wedged up against the bank here, and knowing there's just a lot of reds right in front of me, and not really excited about me. There was one that come up against the bank there. I probably show that, maybe not. And so I know he didn't know I was here, but I don't know why it took so long to get this guy to bite. But I don't know if I'll put me coming up in this place. I might speed it up as I do sometime, or I did on the last one. But that ditch, I had to just mud my way across that really shallow spot. So if I stay up here very long, I'm gonna be hung up here without, I'll have to drag out, which is not a major deal. Like I said, but I don't know if I'll show what I said. I talked a long time. We'll see. But anyway, you can drag this thing, no big deal. It's just I prefer not having to wade around in the mud. So I may just paddle up just a little bit just to see what the water level looks like up there. Because I'm really curious. There's a little lake up here, and I'm curious how deep it is. This guy might fall off anyway before we get him up on a board, so he might not be number 3. And I can't see down in his mouth how he's hooked really good. If we don't break it, he ain't coming off. That is for sure. You ain't coming off unless we break it. Don't break it. Boy, that's a healthy one right there. And I still hadn't put my glove on. I got it. I just hadn't put it on. Oh, look at that guy. Look at that guy. All right. What we got here? 25 and a half. Close to 26 if we stretch him out really tight. Well, that ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong, nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. All right, I'm just trying to put him in every different way in the sun and whatever, maybe get a thumbnail for the next video or something. But that's our third one, and I'm not real confident that it's the best video I've ever made, because 2 of them were blind casts, kind of, even though I knew, well, actually all of them were blind cast. Even though I knew they were here. I don't know, guys, what would you call a blind cast? I mean, I think when you don't see anything, any movement, anything on the water, and then you cast, that's a blind cast. But if you see a swirl or something work the water and you throw, you're kind of sight casting. But regardless, it's a catch. Catch is a catch, right? All right, we got us an airplane, but I think we're going to go ahead and close it out. I am going to go ahead and paddle up around, not really trying to fish too much, but the lake I'm thinking about is just a couple of bends up there, and I want to see. It's about 2 foot of water here, even though we're almost completely out of water over there. So we'll see if that's the case. I'll know that, hey, I can come up here even when we got to pull over to this side, and the fish will be bottlenecked in here. They can't go nowhere. That don't mean they'll bite, but at least we know that not a lot of other people are going to be up here chasing them. So, all right. All right, guys, I had to leave y'all with a bonus, and plus tell y'all how this is coming out going up this thing. We hit a really narrow spot here. Oh my, don't do that to me. I ain't gonna be able to turn around. You come back here. Come right here. Yeah, you get over here. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Oh, he's a good one. Oh, he's better than that first one. I wouldn't have took the first one. We'd had a big old box of fish. That's okay. We got enough fish. But it looks like, guys, for another whole week, we're not going to have any sun. By the looks of the forecast, we got little chances of rain, which is good. We need the rain. And so if I didn't come out today, we were going to have a harder time. Although you don't really need the sun too much on a shallow day up here, because I'm seeing the fish sticking out of the water. I hadn't got to that lake I talked about a while ago because, well, we just hadn't got there, but we may not. But do I think this is a good spot to come during low water? Well, I think if we were right about the low tide point, maybe, but it's still supposed to drop another 4 inches before the day's over. And if it drops 4 more inches, well, it's not that big a deal, because this ditch, I could still move through it in 4 inches lower. And that one spot that I drug through to start with, well, I'm gonna have to drag out anyway for that, what, 30 yards or whatever. No biggie, no biggie, just gotta get muddy feet. Hey, I got these good shoes from that company. If y'all didn't buy, y'all go back, check it out, man. He might fall off, but I want to get him on the board, that way I can say I caught him. Here, I got him on the board. Now you can fall off. Might as well measure you while you're laying here. 26 and a half, probably 27 if we bent the tail. But get on out of here. You should swim the other way, guy. I'm going to try to go up there a little more. I want to get to that lake. I don't know about that lake. I've been in it a couple of times when it was high. I came in from the other end, and I never really stuck a paddle down to see how deep it was. I just knew it was deep, and it was not that great. But now that the water's low, maybe if I can get to it. But I don't know, guys. This video was going to be super short. Now it's going to be super long. Fella, go on back behind me. There you go. That's better. But anyway, I'm going to let y'all go again. But thanks for watching the bonus and staying with me to the end. And again, I'm going to say God bless, and we will see y'all next time. Good Lord willing.